He told them when they got back from their brief Christmas break, the second season starts now. He considers tonight's game against St. Peter's to be their ACC opener. It was amazing. Just look at these fans. A lot of people came out today. It was better than anticipated. Just short of a sellout, but if you were at the game like I was, you saw a lot more of these blue seats were empty than what was announced. If you take a look right now, the west side of the track, that is actually where they will take a walk each year the night before a race. If you had one actor to play you in a movie, who would it be and why?
Hayden Christensen. He played Anakin Skywalker.
Princeton guard Devin Kennedy had a chance to stun the Irish in the final moments of the game. His shot at the buzzer just slightly off the mark. Cars are on the track right now, but it's not the cars you'll see on Sundays. They're actually vintage Indy cars. Great athletes are asked to overcome adversity, even in the worst of circumstances, something Northridge junior Nick Hooley knows all about, a journey almost taken away from him. It's a reason they call it March Madness. Down to the wire, anything can happen. 3 times to the round of 32, 2 Elite 8 appearances, but their careers come to a screeching halt today in Buffalo. One more time, whee!
Oh, almost.
That smile is going to go a long way.
Rayanne Hastings is like any 4-year-old girl, full of laughter and energy, especially about her love for Notre Dame.
The fight song is both of my girls' bedtime song that we would sing them to go to sleep, but we have to change it up a little bit so it's slower and more mellow and softer.
But earlier this year, that laughter and energy turned to sadness and grief. In late August, Rayanne's father passed away.
She knows her daddy's in heaven. He's her guardian angel now. And she knows that she won't see him again.
A day after burying her dad, Rayanne turned to Notre Dame to lift her spirits. She began watching the Notre Dame-Texas game, and instantly, one player stood out.
They flashed Deshaun's picture up on the TV, and she said, "Oh my gosh, he's like me. His skin is like me, his hair is like me." So she started watching him, and that was her player.
The moment came full circle 3 weeks later. As Notre Dame prepared to play Duke, Rayanne and her mom stood in line at the player walk, and all Rayanne wanted was to see her favorite player.
That's all she talked about. So we were like, oh, well, maybe she'll get to see him. We'll try to do the players walk.
What happened next changed both of their lives.
Divine intervention. They stop, and he just turns to her.
Rayanne was standing right on the wall right there and looked very similar to my little sister when she was younger. You know, curly hair, light skin, beautiful skin, and she was looking for me as much as I was looking for her, so it was awesome. She was really excited, and she gives me this huge hug. And I was just like, I mean, I was kind of blown away by it.
The connection was immediate.
He says that he likes her hair, and she says, well, I like yours, and I put coconut oil in my hair. He says, me too. And this beautiful moment. People are put in your life for a reason, I believe that, just like they're taken away. And Deshaun was put in her life, and to help her move on, to find joy again, to find something to concentrate on that is happiness.
And you could say that worked both ways. It's not just Rayanne that found a new friend in an unexpected place.
Go Deshaun.
But a quarterback that also needed a smile. That smile on her face is what, you know, really picked me up at that time. And it's for her, you know, maybe she'll be able to hear this one day. You know, that smile is going to go a long way. You know, she's a beautiful young girl.
For her, this was someone that came into her life at a moment when she was looking for something. And to have him be so kind and to do what he did is amazing. I don't think I could ever repay him for bringing back that sparkle to my daughter's eyes.
Yeah, really such a beautiful story. And I actually got a text today. Rayanne and her mom are in attendance today at the Notre Dame game. Rayanne is wearing her navy blue Deshaun Kaiser jersey. So Deshaun, your favorite fan, is here right now, and just such a beautiful story. Allison, let's send it back to you.
Awesome job, Jack. I got really choked up, got emotional watching that. You could feel the connection.
Star beyond the ice. A Notre Dame hockey player getting plenty of attention, of course, for his work on the ice, but it's the work he does off the ice that will catch your attention.
ABC 57's Jack Wascher live with us in studio tonight with more on the man known as Mr. B.
Yeah, meet Anders Bjork. He has the potential to leave as one of the best players in program history, but his legacy won't be for just what he's done between the boards, but for a bond he's created off the ice that continues to grow stronger every day. Anytime the puck finds Anders Bjork, you can sense magic is about to happen.
Shoot, scores! Top Nardella, back to Bjork, one-timer, he scores!
Every goal is a reminder of why he will play in the National Hockey League one day.
He shoots, he scores! Bjork has done it! Bjork has done it! Short-handed goal!
But every goal can't touch the magic he produces away from the ice.
Hi. What's up, guys?
He's known as Mr. B every time he steps into Pearly Fine Arts Academy.
It's a special place, and just hearing about it makes you want to go there.
He makes everything seem normal.
What started as a service project
Do you think I can get more than you or no?
has turned into a tight bond.
Just had a big impact on me, and I, couldn't really stop going back.
He is treated like a star.
You're gonna get this. Because I always smelled this good.
But it's not because he's going to be the next Wayne Gretzky.
It wasn't a big deal that I played hockey then, which I really liked because, they just felt like I was their friend who was older,
The respect he's given is visible the moment he walks in.
What's up, big guy?
His words carrying lots of power.
Go back to your chairs.
If they are bothered by things or other kids or something that has happened, I will always hear another child say, well, what would Mr. B say? What would he do?
His presence making a day of school that much better.
I tell him every time he leaves, I say, you just reset the whole classroom. So I can have 15 out of 20 kids doing the wrong thing, and the minute Anders walks in the room, that all disappears.
And it works the same way for Mr. B.
I could be having a terrible week, like Monday through Friday, and then I'll go there for 45 minutes on Friday and just totally have new perspective.
They are his biggest fans and his biggest critics.
I'll walk in the classroom and they'll give me a look like, you didn't score this weekend. What's going on?
A bond that can't be broken.
Hi, how are you? This one's so good.
No matter how far apart they get.
I don't think any miles would ever come between Mr. B and his kids.
Affecting their lives, one visit at a time.
The impact that he is going to have on these children are going to stay with them for the rest of their lives.
They're definitely there for me, and if I'm, no matter what, no matter how I play or what's going on in my life, they've been there for me, and I've just tried to return the favor.
There are 50 million public school children in the United States, and out of those 50 million, more than half need an Anders. We were just lucky enough to get one.
And another element to this story, when Anders cannot make it to Pearly because of school or for traveling for hockey, he will FaceTime them wherever he is just to let them know he misses them. I'm live in the studio tonight. Jack Wascher, ABC 57 News.
I love that story. A
What a
big
great
deal
story.
out on the ice, but a bigger deal in the classroom.
Keeping an eye out for Mr. B.
Mike Bray's team loves the spotlight, and like I've said plenty of times this week, they love playing in Brooklyn. Well, all eyes on them tonight at the Barclays Center as they look to continue and improve their NCAA tournament resume. The Irish, though, got off to a slow start against the Duke Blue Devils, only shooting 39% in the first half, and it probably didn't help that Grayson Allen was throwing lobs at Harry Giles, and Notre Dame trailed by as many as 9 in the first half. Then, less than 10 seconds to go, Matt Farrell goes to Bonzi Colson, count the basket. Colson at 15 in the first half. Irish, though, down 4 at the break. Second half, Irish down 2. Steve Astoria regains his balance, finds Rex Pfluger, bangs in a triple. A key alert as the Irish take their first lead of the night. Then Astoria goes to Colson, exposing the mismatch as the Irish go up by 5. Then later, off the steal, Colson ahead. It's going to be no on the layup, but VJ Beecham, for the love of elevation, But wait, there's more off another Duke turnover. Farrell to Beecham. Bam, bam, slam a jam. And Notre Dame goes up by 8. But Coach K's team, very resilient all tournament long. They would fight back and take the lead right here as Frank Jackson lays it in, but the Irish would respond. Colson for 3. He had 29 points on the night, and we're tied. But Duke going to hit the dagger right here. Matt Jones with the shot clock winding down, and Duke takes the ACC crown 75-69. The Irish will now wait to see where they'll be going for March Madness. And transitioning to high school hoops, regional semifinal action between Warsaw and East Chicago Central. The afternoon belonged to Warsaw's Kyle Mangus. The senior poured in 16 first quarter points, outscoring East Chicago by 3 in the opening quarter. There was just no answer for him all day long. He had 24 by intermission, and Warsaw led by 5 at the half. But second half, Mangus again, well, he's just feeling it. Said after the game, once he got going, he knew there was no stopping him. He had 37 through 3 quarters. In fourth quarter, Warsaw up 3. Mangus crosses his man up and then connects from deep. Tigers go up 54-48, but the Cardinals would have an answer. A little more than a minute to go. Jermaine Quiznard hits the deep 3 to tie the game. We would go to overtime. No points in the first overtime, which is kind of odd, but nonetheless, to double overtime we go. Less than 10 seconds to go in the second overtime. East Chicago down 2. Jabril Harris off the glass and in, so we're tied. After a timeout, Asher Blum throws it deep to Mangus, but he gets fouled and narrowly avoids my camera and myself. Mangus, though, would step up and hit 2 huge free throws. Warsaw goes up by 2. Last chance for the Cardinals. Lewis Williams with a shot for the win, but it's just off. Warsaw wins 61-59. And in the other semifinal, Adams taking on Maryville. They are duking it out for the right to play Warsaw. Now, after getting ahead early, Adams watched the Pirates storm back. Malik McMillan running the court and finishing at the rim. The Pirates go up by 5. Then Pirates on the break once again. Layup is no good, but Cameron Wilbon rises up and puts it back. Mill Cooper, though, trying to really will his team back. Senior Michael Green, terrific career for him, gets 2 here, but Adams outscored 27-11 in the second quarter. Second half, more of the same. One final push from Adams. Kyrese Parker to Rico Swanson Jr. Gets a basket plus the foul, but Maryville would run away with this one. Pirates all over Adams, 75-49. Cooper spoke afterwards about how much he appreciated his senior class as they had played their final game in an Adams uniform.
It's a killer loss just because we had 4 great seniors, and there are coaches all over the state of Indiana that are saying this right now. But 4 of them that I just absolutely cherish, what they've led us through this year and how they've led us to championships. I'm just very thankful to work with such great kids.
So Warsaw and Maryville battling out for the regional title tonight. That game just going final. Maryville ending Warsaw's run by a score of 50-46. And Bethel College fell to Bellevue tonight in the NAIA Division II Elite 8. A tough note for legendary head coach Mike Lightfoot to go out on. Coach, it was one fun run. And finally, ending on a high note, Notre Dame hockey defeated Providence tonight 5-2. The Irish take the quarterfinal series 2-0 and advance to the Hockey East semifinals next week in Boston. And that, in my opinion, locks up Notre Dame into the NCAA tournament for hockey.
I was wondering about that.
I think for sure they are in without a doubt. And basketball, likely to get a 3 or 4 seed, and we'll find out tomorrow night at about 6 o'clock.
March Madness is here, my friend.
I love it. You love it.
I love it, too, yeah. Great time of year. All right, Jack, thanks. Just ahead, a look at how a Shamrock Shake season, I know Jack loves them.